Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Chelsea and today I'm filming my April reset. It is the 2nd of April today, and as you can see I have a very special guest, and you'll see when we do our budget soon that we went a little over budget because we brought home a new baby that we weren't really planning on getting. Picky on. So she's probably just gonna sit here on my lap because she's ready for her afternoon nap. But anyway, my name's Chelsea. I'm 24 years old and I live in Darwin, Australia. So today's video is gonna be one of my usual resets. We're going to go over my review of my March goals and plan for some April goals, and we'll do a quick review of my budget. I'm gonna make this shorter than I usually do for the budget review. I just feel like I usually drag it out a little bit too much, so we're gonna make it more of an overview than a in-depth read over. Let me know in the comments below what you do prefer, but this is what I'm going to do for this month. I did pick myself up a coffee, but I'm pretty much finished. Let's get straight into it. Let's start with the budget. I obviously went a little over budget this month because I did buy a certain little puppy dog that I was not planning on buying this month, but that is okay.
There's a dog.
She's right here.
Where is he?
Alrighty guys, it's a little bit later. I got a little bit sidetracked, did a little bit of rearranging of my budget because I now have the puppy dog to consider in the budget. So I've done a little bit of a reshuffle, so I'm going to quickly go over it. As I said, I'm going to keep this one quite brief. In March, I did pretty good. The only major expense that wasn't planned for was obviously the dog. Other than that, I actually did really well on everything. I went over on parking, but that's one of those ones that are kind of out of my control. Like really, I can't do much about it if I have to go into the office more in a month and pay for more parking in the city. Kind of is what it is. I also went a bit over in groceries, but I went way under in takeaway and eating out. So overall for food, I balanced that out pretty well. Lifestyle, so for coffee, I was right on budget. Beauty treatments, I was under budget. I did get my hair done just for a cut and tone, which I did do in one of my weekly vlogs if you want to have a look at it up here. And then for spending money, overall really good. I just was working through a few afterpays and that's really all I spent. I did spend $95 on books and stationery. I bought a couple of books and I also needed some stationery for my Pilates course that I started, just like some notebooks and pens and stuff like that. Overall my spending money was also under budget. Health, my gym membership was way under. I finally cancelled my gym membership, which is great. As we've discussed in some previous vlogs, I haven't been going to the actual gym. I've been doing like Pilates classes and runs, and I honestly haven't been to the gym all year, and I got to the point where I was like, well, it's probably time to cancel my membership. So I did. I did have a doctor's appointment too, which I hadn't budgeted for because I got sick. Again, it was in one of my weekly vlogs. I didn't plan on getting sick. So, you know, that is what it is. Health insurance, same as always. Phone bill, same as always. And then pretty much everything was the same. I made the last payment on my iPad, so that's been all paid off now. And then my Pilates course, I did have to spend just over $350 to pay for my prerequisite course to be done. But that was budgeted for, that's fine. It did end up being $8 over because I didn't account for the processing fee, but that's fine. We also finished paying off our flights down to Adelaide, which we are considering now changing because Wednesday won't be old enough to go and stay at anyone's house, and we don't have anyone to come house sit. So we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do there, but I suspect we might be paying the small fee to change our flights and go slightly later in the year, which will be fine. Like, we're still going to go. Jaden's family's down there, so we'll still go, but we don't think we're going to be going at the same time we originally were going to. And then obviously Wednesday now has her very own category. I did spend some money on her and obviously getting her set up. Alrighty, so for April, nothing in terms of my income's going to change. We had a bit of rollover from March just because of where the pay week ended and the new month started. I always do my savings at the end, but we've allocated not a lot for this month. We've got 110 to the emergency and 100 to long term. I do need to top my savings back up after buying the dog, but it's not urgent. We still have plenty of savings. Rent won't change. Parking, I did bump up to $50 to budget for. I'm going to try and work from home a bit more this month. We'll see how we go with that, but you know, it is what it is. And then in terms of maintenance, my car's a company car, so I don't pay for it, but Jaden drives the car that I own. and it's due for like a service and registration this month, so I'll pitch in on that. Even though I don't drive it, it's still my car, so I'll pitch in a bit on that. So I've just budgeted $200 for that. It might be more, it might be less, I'm not too sure yet. Groceries I bumped back up to $4.50, and I put takeaway and eating out down, each to $100 and $150 respectively. Lifestyle, I've left coffee at $100. I did really well last month, so I'm going to keep that going. And beauty treatments, I have $550 allocated because I have a hair appointment. I'm getting a full head of foils. It won't be that much, but I also kind of want to have a bit of a pamper month. Like, I want to go get a facial, I want to get my nails done. I haven't had my nails done all year, but we'll see about that. So I've definitely like over budgeted for my hair, but I plan on doing some other treatments, so we'll see how that pans out. Clothing, pretty much all my spending money is just compensating for a few afterpays that I have going at the moment. And then books and stationery I did bump up because I do have a few more things I need to buy for my course. Gym membership. Now, as I just said, I don't have a gym membership anymore, but I have been doing pay-as-you-go Pilates classes. So they're $25 per class. So I've just allocated enough for 3 sessions. I don't even have any booked. I don't know if I will, but I only book them the week of. So I think I'll do at least 3 sessions at the Pilates studio this month. Again, this is a we'll see. I feel like a lot of things in terms of my finances have changed lately, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around how they all work into my income. But we're getting there, like nothing bad, it's just like things have changed. I did allocate $40 for medication and appointments this month. I just know like I'm running out of my allergy medicine. Supplements, I did allocate some money towards that this month because I'm running out of moon milk and my protein powder. If I run out of both, it's going to cost more than what I've got budgeted, but I don't think they'll run out at the same time, so we should be okay there. Health insurance, nothing has changed. Debt and bills, nothing's changed. My Flow subscription's coming out. I have a yearly subscription. It's only $25 a year, but that is coming out in April. Nothing for content creation. I just have my usual Canva subscription coming out and my iCloud one as well. And then I've allocated for special occasions. I don't have a payment due for my Pilates course, but I've been putting away the money for the first payment, so it's a direct debit situation and it will be just coming out as we go. So I've put aside $300, and that'll just sit in my emergency fund until it's time for the direct debit, and then I'll move it back into my account that it's coming out of. And I've also got $50 here for gifts because it is Easter. I'm not really big on Easter gifts, but like we usually exchange like some eggs and stuff with my family, so we might buy some gifts, I'm not sure. For holidays and travel, I've allocated $100 for that flight change that we might be doing. I really don't think we're going to be going to Adelaide anymore this month, so I have done that. Now for Wednesday, I've allocated $50 each for food and toys. That is all for the budget portion of this, trying to keep it short and sweet this month. Now moving on to some goals, starting off with a March goal review. So with our March goals, I did pretty well in some of them and really not well in others, but let's just get started from the beginning. So social media, 75 subscribers on YouTube. I went over and above on this. I'm currently sitting on 92, which is so exciting, so thank you guys so much. It looks like my videos are actually starting to get out there and you guys are really enjoying them, which makes me so happy and so excited. So yes, we definitely got that one. 410 on Instagram. I did not reach this. I don't know what's going on with my Instagram. It is just not moving. So yeah, unfortunately we did not hit 410 on Instagram. We also did not do 20 followers on TikTok. I didn't even do anything on TikTok this month. I just forgot about it, to be completely honest. And then our last goal, to upload a fashion video. I did this. I uploaded 2 fashion videos this month, and I've got a 3rd one filmed and ready to go up next week, which is so exciting. I've been really enjoying making them. I love fashion, and I think this is an avenue that I'm really excited to start pursuing. Finances, save $1,500. I did not do this because I actually took money out of my savings to buy Wednesday, but that was not expected and I'm really not mad about it. Pay off my afterpays, I also did not do that. In fact, I have 2 new ones. And start reading a financial advice book. Did not do that either. So we did not do well financially, but for our lives and our souls we did very well this month, so that's the trade-off sometimes. Now, health and fitness, go on 3 runs per week. I didn't do this. It's been really rainy all month. Like, it's literally been raining 5 days a week constantly and too heavy to go for a run. So unfortunately I just haven't been able to, and because I don't have the gym membership anymore, I can't just go on the treadmill. Write and complete 1 mat class per week. I have been doing this. It like worked out to 1 per week. I didn't do 1 this week because I've been too busy with the puppy, but I did do a few throughout the month already. Greens daily, no, I didn't do this. I was really bad with my greens. I think I had it twice all month. I'm out of routine, and I'm really looking forward to having a bit of a reset and really getting into it this month. April, spring, you know, it's time to get back on track with like my routines and everything like that, which I'm excited for. And then make healthy lunches to take to work. I did do this really well. I only bought lunch like 2 or 3 times this month, and it was all planned outings, so I'm really happy with that. Our final category, lifestyle. The first one was to use a planner to organize my life. I don't think I did a very good job at this one this month either. I did do a lot of digital planning on my phone though, so I don't know about this. I think I did well, but I want to be using my physical planner. I'm so much more organized when I use this. I don't know why. Like, in my soul I feel so much more calm and collected when I can look at my planner and know exactly where everything is at, and I just don't do it. So I don't know what that's about, but something I need to work out. The next one was learn new ways to use my iPad. I did do this. I watched a couple of YouTube videos about like how I use my iPad and 10 things you didn't know your iPad could do and stuff like that, and I did learn some new things and use it for a few more fun stuff. I feel like I've made such an investment in it. I just want to make sure I'm getting the most out of it, and there's a lot of cool things that the iPad can do or can help with that I never really thought of before, so that's been really good. And then play with more outfits. I did do that. Now I will come back later and fill out my little March review. So you can see here from my previous months, I just do like a little blurb about like what happened that month and how it went, the highs, the lows, and then I do some stats, so like shows I've been watching, foods I've been loving, stuff like that. But yeah, that is all for my March review. Let's go over to a quick April goals. As you know, I do not write them in there because I like to make that pretty, so I write them in my phone first. April goals. So for social media, I've gone pretty heavy. I got 1 subscriber a day this month, which was really great. I want to hit 200 subscribers this month. We'll see about that. We're on 92, so we literally need to more than double what we've got, but I think it could be possible, and I've been really consistent. People are liking my content, so it's a possibility. I would really like to hit that. That would be so exciting. Then following on from that, I want to upload at least 8 videos, so 2 videos a week. I'll see how I go because I have been very distracted. I don't know how I'm going to go with filming and editing, but I'm going to keep trying with the same consistency. I don't really want to drop to 1 video a week, but 1 video a week is still pretty good. So we will play with that this month and see how we go with it. Now for Instagram, I haven't put a number on it because I keep finding that I'm getting really disappointed every month when I don't hit it, especially when I make it such a small increment. Like, I only wanted 10 more followers this month and I didn't get it, and it's a little bit disheartening. So instead of looking at followers, I want to look at my content. So I want to upload 4 reels. I love creating and filming reels. I just find them really time consuming. Like, I feel like I'm really gotten my head around editing YouTube videos, and I really love it, and I like doing the reels too, but I do it all on my phone. So I want to get some editing software for my iPad, and I think that might be a little bit easier for me to work with, my goal at least. And following on from that again is post twice a week to Instagram. So yeah, that's pretty easy for me. I do a photo dump pretty much every single Monday, and then obviously if I'm doing all those reels, that'll end up being a second post each week. So hopefully that will help me a little bit. Final goal for social media is to set up an LTK, which is a like to know. Now I have actually applied for this. I wasn't aware you actually had to apply to be a creator, which is actually really cool. I like that they do that, but I don't have high hopes that I'm going to get approved just because I have a very small following. I'm a really small creator. But yeah, I just thought it would be good, especially now that I'm doing fashion videos. I'm looking for a way to be able to link all my outfit pieces without having my description box be literally 5,000 characters. Like, I'm having to find ways to make my descriptions shorter. So we'll see how we go with that. If I get approved, great. If not, I need to look into some other options. Like, my 4 financial goals: I want to save $250, which is a very small amount, but this month's looking expensive, so I just want to save a little bit and see how we go. And I also want to set aside $300 for my first Pilates payment. That says 5. So yeah, set aside $300 for my first Pilates payment. And I also need to set up a business ABN, because you do need one as an influencer. Even if you're only making a little bit of money, you do still need an ABN, apparently, from my research. So yeah, I need to look into that. Health and fitness, I want to go on 10 runs. It's definitely meant to be not raining as much this month, hopefully, so I hope I can get out and go for some more runs. And I also want to create and complete 4 mat Pilates sessions for myself, which is again same as last month. I think that will be fine. And I want to move my body every day for at least half an hour. I find that even on my rest days, as much as they're a rest day, I should still be going for a walk or something, because I'm literally not moving. I have an office job where I sit at a desk all day, and during the days I'm just not moving. So I would really like to make that focus, even if it's going for a walk in my lunch break, which I often do. I think it would be really good just to make sure I'm moving a little bit. Is lifestyle, and these ones are very puppy focused. The first one is to get her settled into her new home. She's already getting very much settled, but I really like by the end of the month for her to be like completely at home here. Like, this is her house as well. I think that's really important. And then I also want to start teaching her basic commands. I am not delusional. I know that she's a baby and it's going to take a while to teach her these things, but I'd like her to have made some really good progress between like sit, stay, and coming when called. I want to finish my anatomy prerequisite because I have to. And then I also need to commence my mat course pre-study. Those are my April goals. Yeah, definitely an exciting month ahead. I've got some exciting things happening, and I think it's all very much within my reach. But yeah, normally I film like a favorite section, but honestly I don't really have much to say in terms of favorites. I think this little girl is definitely my only favorite of the month, only because I've been so distracted with how precious she is that I can't even think about anything else that I am grateful or happy for. Which I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean I'm so happy and in love with her that I don't need anything else at the moment. So yeah, I think that is all for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see my weekly vlog that's going to be coming up soon, it's going to be the week that we brought home Wednesday, so the week that's just passed. So definitely stay tuned for that. That'll be up on Wednesday or Tuesday night, depending how quickly I can get it edited. But yeah, I think that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in a future video. Bye!